Hello everybody, we're back with another one. This video was sent in by Math I think that's how you say it, if I'm not mistaken. And he says this is the most powerful meta hunter build this season. So we're gonna be going through the video, see how to use it, and you know what the build is and everything like that, and then we'll try it out and we will review it at the end. So stay to the end if you want to get my opinion. But anyways, let's go through it. Oh, real quick before I forget, I didn't do a trials build this weekend. I'm going to be dropping trials builds on Sunday. Obviously, Iron Banner was going on, so couldn't do that. But this Sunday, I will be dropping another trials build. The reason I like to do them on Sundays is because I feel like by then a lot of the sweaties have gotten it out of their system. And also it gives me a good like 24-hour period to try out the map and kind of see what kind of weapons work best, long range, close range, you know, things like that. So anyway, let's get into this one and check it out.
A build that is truly meta is one that can function well in raids, Grandmaster Nightfalls, onslaughts, and solo flawless dungeons alike. A build that does incredible damage, tops the kill leaderboard, has a fun gameplay loop, and provides borderline invincibility. A build that enables a solo player to beat whatever they want, or a team player to impress their friends with their skill. And that is the build I have constructed just for you today. Along with this build comes an raffle that you can enter simply by liking the video, subscribing to the channel, and leaving a comment down below. With another emblem being given away whose code is hidden somewhere in this video. There is no better place to start this build than with its exotic armor piece.
He stole that from me. I've actually been doing that.
But please don't panic if you don't own many or any of the roles of this cloak, as I have an alternative exotic armor piece that you can use.
I like how he blurred it out.
To work.
Like, bro, please no unsolicited pics.
My absolute favorite role for this build involves the Spirit of the Inmost Light in slot 1, which upon activating any
I might not have that.
Powered melee or class ability grants a stack of empowered abilities.
That's one I've been chasing for a long time. I think I have like over 15 hunter cloaks, and I don't think I've gotten that role.
100% bonus.
I might have. I don't know. We'll see. What's the second ability going to be?
25% bonus class ability regeneration rate, capping out at 800% bonus grenade and melee regen, and 50% bonus class ability regen at the maximum of 2 stacks. We'll then want to pair this with the Spirit of the Siderachne, which simply grants Woven Mail for 10 seconds on grenade usage.
I think I do have that.
Damage resistance while active. An exotic class item with these two spirits works exceptionally well to not only provide maximum ability uptime to all basic abilities, but to also
I'm actually liking this build so far.
Mail damage resistance buff to make us extremely difficult to kill. In the event that you do not own an Inmost Light and Siderachne class item, you'll want to prioritize getting a class item with the Inmost Light and any other perk until you can find this perfect pairing. The best way to go about doing this is to head to the Lost City landing zone in the Pale Heart of the Traveler and attune the Inmost Light perk through Ghost to significantly increase your...
I've heard that's not working, but they might have patched it. Let me know if you guys know if they patched it or not.
Purchasing them from Zur in the tower, farming chests or overthrow events in the Pale Heart destination, or by teaming up with a friend and running the Dual Destiny exotic mission, the first weekly clear of which will reward 2 drops. If you need someone to run with, consider joining our Discord server linked in the description below and using the LFG channel to... I
love that we're like 5 minutes in and have still no idea.
In the event that you have no interest in...
Hasn't shown the build at all yet.
Item, or simply want something to hold you over while you hunt for this...
Thanks for giving me an entire guide on how to get class items, bro. I appreciate it.
Will work perfectly fine with this build.
I'm just messing. I'm just messing.
We'll be kicking things off with the Grapple Grenade, an incredible mobility tool that also allows you to grapple melee after activation, lunging forward to do significant damage and
that what that do?
By the radial damage.
That what that do? I had no idea.
That effectively
Shit, I've been using my hunter all wrong.
unraveled targets to release 3 seeking threads towards other enemies, dealing damage to and also unraveling targets that they hit. It's worth noting as well that any target afflicted with any Strand debuff will also spawn a Tangle upon death, a pickup that can not only be thrown or blown up to deal AoE damage, but can also be grappled to without consuming the grapple grenade charge.
That's pretty dope how they kind of skate like that.
Crazy stuff with
I'm not that good at grapple skating.
Such as grappling to them to pick them up, then throwing them at a target and grappling to the Tangle.
I can well skate and I can shatter skate. I can do a lot of skates, but that's one I have not practiced a lot.
Generate a new Tangle and do the whole thing all over again. We'll also be employing the Strand melee ability for this build, Threaded Spike, a rope dart that can bounce between up to 9 enemies, damaging and severing all targets that it hits. Remember that Sever is a Strand debuff that decreases afflicted enemies' outgoing damage by 40%. Furthermore, this melee ability has a special boomerang-like function that allows you to reactivate this melee ability at the right time to catch.
You know what, guys? I talk a lot of shit, but I actually, I'm impressed at how in depth he's actually going with this guy. This is something I have no skill at doing.
Is to keep an eye on the melee.
Like when I make a build guide, I'm like, here's my build. Go use it.
Fully green and inverted on its x-axis, that is the sign that it is ready to be caught, at which point you can press your melee button to successfully catch it no matter what. But if you do mess up the catch, it's honestly not that big of a deal, considering that
I'll never catch it.
Ability is the
Have you met me?
Dodge,
I can't catch that shit.
Your enemies fully refunds your melee ability. For this build's aspects, we will first be utilizing Winter's Shroud, slowing all nearby class ability activation and significantly.
Why are you blurring out the
anytime enemies are slowed? This aspect, along with the effect
it's like they want to maximize the amount of time you're gonna watch.
Second aspect, Stylish Executioner, which grants us 8 seconds of invisibility.
I guess this is where I mess up.
Any enemy afflicted with an elemental debuff, such as the.
I guess this is where I mess up in my build videos, because I'll literally just give you the whole build like screenshot in very like 1 second of the video. I'm like, here to build, and it now this is how I use it, and then everybody clicks off, and YouTube's like, nobody likes you. Fuck you.
Send you back into invisibility through Stylish Executioner. With these 3 basic abilities and the massive ability regeneration and damage resistance from our exotic class item, you effectively, when used properly, have an evergreen rotation of constant ability barrages with severing threaded spikes, free grapple melees from tangles, and constant slowing from Winter's Shroud, with invisibility activating in between every single kill. And things only get better with the 5 fragments we are able to employ, beginning with the Facet of Protection for a bonus 15% damage resistance when near a minimum of 3 enemies. And slot number 2 is the Facet of Solitude.
Okay, hang on. If you guys watch my videos, you know that I don't like that fragment. It is so niche. I am very rarely in the position where there are 3 or more enemies around me. Like, I kill shit way before there are 3 of them around me. So, like, right off the rip, I don't know. I don't know if I'll be using that one. I mean, I'll use it for the video, but
way to sever enemies by creating a severing burst around any enemy
after
landing precision hits, not only cutting all afflicted enemies' damage output by 40%, but also causing it to generate a Tangle upon its death. And slot number 3 is the Facet of...
so there's another one. You gotta get, what was that? Rapid precision hits? As somebody that, like, mains in rocket sidearms and rocket launchers, I don't know how many precision hits I'm gonna be getting. But hey, look, we do the build as is. I'm not gonna be tweaking the build. We do the build as is. So we're gonna see... yeah. This next fast, I think this is the one that makes you go radiant, right? I use this in pretty much all of my all of my prismatic builds, so not a surprise there.
Dawn granting the user Radiant a 20% weapon damage buff when landing a powered melee hit, and granting this buff to all nearby allies as well when landing a powered melee final blow. And speaking of powered melee hits and final blows, this is not only applicable to the threaded spike melee ability, but also to the melee attack used after activating the grapple grenade. This idea also rings true for our fourth fragment, the Facet of Blessing, starting health regeneration
that looks familiar.
anytime you land a melee final blow. Finally, we round things out with the Facet of the Purpose, awarding an elemental buff on Orb of Power pickup depending on the element of your
Okay, I use that one a lot.
The
The other three, not so much, but that one I do use a lot.
For Storm's Edge, Frost Armor for Silence and Squall, and Restoration for Golden Gun. Speaking of your super, you have a few choices here depending on what type of content you are doing in conjunction with what type of elemental buff you want to receive.
Okay, I actually kind of like that.
My personal picks are Golden Gun and subsequently Restoration when I want constant health regeneration and high single target damage, Tether and Overshield when I'm playing Grandmaster content and need better ad control and durability, or Storm's Edge and Amplified when I want to play full offensive and can strongly benefit from a mobile super along with 15% bonus damage resistance and even higher evasion with Amplified. For the armor mods of this build, we'll kick things off on the helmet with a Siphon mod matching the element of your primary ammo weapon of choice for Orb of Power generation on weapon multi-kills,
That's
with a
pretty
heavy ammo
basic.
finder, and if energy permits,
Pretty basic.
a heavy ammo scout. On the gloves, you'll look to run a copy of heavy-handed for Orb of Power generation on powered melee fire.
Because you're getting a lot of melee. Okay, that makes sense.
Reduction for grenade energy refund when dealing
Because you're doing
damage,
melee.
and a copy of focusing strike for class ability energy refund.
Because you're doing a lot of melees. Okay, we get it. You get a lot of melees.
Three of
You do lots of melees.
only from your threaded spike melee ability, but of course also from your local grenade melee.
We get it.
Down on the chest,
We
I
get it.
recommend a concussive dampener mod in conjunction with whatever elemental resistances best suit the enemies you are currently.
Yeah, those are always different,
You'll slot in
depending
a
on what you're
scavenger
doing.
mod for
It's never
bonus
the
ammo
same.
on brick pickups, as well as a surge mod for bonus weapon
Really?
damage,
Scavenger mod?
charged from Orb of Power pickup, both matching the element of your heavy ammo weapon of choice. If energy permits, you'll also want to lock in an innervation mod for grenade energy refund on Orb of Power pickup as well. Finally, on the class item, you'll slot in a copy of Reaper for Orb of Power generation on weapon final blows after class ability activation, Powerful Attraction to collect all nearby.
Powerful Attraction is really good on just hunters,
and a
basically.
copy of Bomber for grenade energy regeneration, of course, also on class ability activation. And while not necessary in any capacity or essential to the build's core functionality, this build can also benefit from a few current episodic artifact mods like Disruptor Spike to increase the Sever enemy damage output debuff from 40% to 52%, as well as Horde Shuttle to spawn threadlings when dealing weapon damage to unraveled enemies. Now, if you want to make life super easy on yourself and get right to playing with this build, you can reference it anytime using the Mobalytics written guide link down.
Oh my god, we're not doing it. Okay, so right off the bat, this is fucking weird because he said this is the most cracked meta build for hunters that he has found. And then he only used 2 artifact mods. How is that meta? My current hunter build takes advantage of all 12 and all 12 and do all 12 artifact mods. He used 2. He said, yeah, these the 2 you need. Yeah, you be good. Don't even worry about them other things. You just, hey, 2. You got 2. You got, bro. You in there. You in there. 2 artifact mods? Okay. Alright, I'm done. Look, I'm just having a good time, guys. Don't mind me. I'm just having a good time. So we're gonna try this build out and see how it goes. Alright, so he said anything with Inmost Light would work, right? So we're gonna check my current one that I have on, and that is Spirit of Galanor, Spirit of Star Eater. So that's not gonna work. Let's check. Try to buy one real quick. Screw it. See what we get. What we got? What we got? What we got? No women, no women. Spirit of God or spirit. Oh, the second one's the one we need, right? But he said we absolutely need Spirit of Inmost Light. So that's not the prioritized one. So let's head up to the vault. And guys, I am not joking when I say, like, I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure I have at least 10 different rolls of these, if not more. I don't know. It's quite a bit. It's quite a lot. And I am not the hunter main. For some reason, at some point, I just went ham with my hunter. But you guys will see. I didn't even realize this till a few days ago. I was like, why do I have so many of these? But it's kind of impressive. Okay, so they start here on this page. So let's see. Syntheseps, Spirit of Galnor, Syntheseps. Is that? That's the same roll. Alright, let's delete one of these. Nobody saw that! Alright. Spirit of Foe Tracer, Spirit of Artier. That's actually a pretty cracked roll. Spirit of Dragon, Spirit of Sirach. That's the other one we need. But he said Inmost Light is an absolute must. So here's Sessinger Falcons. Oh, here's one. One finals blow. Grant grenade damage. It might not be bad. Vidians. Subs. Oh, here's one. Oh, Inmost Light Coyote. That gives me an extra dodge. Okay, that's probably better. This is my PvP roll right here. Ophidian Wormhusk, Caliban, Spirit Coyote. Okay, I'm gonna say probably my best roll is gonna be Inmost Light Coyote, right? So we're gonna go ahead and masterwork that and give that a try. Okay, guys, so I got my build done. I literally just did everything he said in the video. I didn't make any alterations, anything like that. I just went exactly spec by spec for the video. So we are going to jump into some content and see how it does. We're going to be hopping into this week's Nightfall, which is the champions are Overload and Unstop. I just want to bring this to people's attention for people that didn't think about it. Vex is technically a fusion rifle, so it actually will proc Unstop. And because it's Unstop, it's also overcharged or whatever it's called. So it's a pretty powerful weapon for this season. Oh boy, it's this one.
Units are shifting their attention to the Cloud Arc. That's likely why Neomuna's defense systems are reading offline. But I bet those Vex pumps are also poking too close to the city's internals.
Oh, I didn't get that finisher off. Damn it. Alright, so far this feels good. Oh, that was user error. Roy Bram. Oh, I fucked that up. I fucked that. That's all me. Oh, yeah, this actually feels really nice so far. I am liking this. Especially the combo with the Vex. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, baby. Uh-oh. Oh, no, baby. Oh, no. Take down this Unstop. See how good we are? Okay, I was hoping I'd be a little bit stronger than that, but that's fine. I didn't have my melee, so I couldn't go Radiant.
Is that a taken blight? The Shadow Legion are forcing pagans to that Vex.
Ooh, I love that combo right there, dude. I'm not gonna lie. I love that.
They could infiltrate the network and gain access to the base.
Oh, the double dodge is actually sweet, dude.
Under the Witness's control. We need to
Burn, baby, burn! Again, I don't have my, oh, I do have a rocket sidearm, though. See, if I'm not using my melee right. I should be using it to go Radiant against those champions. We're like right here, go Radiant. Unload my machine gun. Go, 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 go. Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep. Uh-oh, he's not going to sleep. He's not going to sleep. Oh, boy. Not really taking too much advantage of stylish executioner. I'm not sure, like, I feel like maybe I'd swap that off. Alright, we're going to try this. Stun the unstop. Go Radiant. Oh, I don't know. That combo takes a while. And I missed 2 of my shots. Okay, never mind. The blights hit me and it just knocked me off my shot. Damn it. I do love the range of the Vex for the unstops, though, man. Look at it. It's like, I could just chill back here and peck away. I'm in no danger at all. Constant stuns. Oh, man, I'm loving Vex for this right now. This was such a smart play by me. I might be sort of a genius. No, you don't, bitch. Oh my god, I love that you can counter that like that. It's like, you're gonna boot me? Nope. I'll just melee to you. That's so nice. That is so nice. I didn't even see this guy. Alright, can I get this combo off right? Ooh, I did. Ooh, let's go. Finally, after like 4 tries. The rocket sidearm pairs perfect with what I'm doing here. Oh my god, I love that. That's so smooth, baby. That is like butter. Oh my god. Uh-oh! That's not... This is weird for me, because I'm actually playing kind of hyper-aggressive for me, and I'm not having any trouble staying alive at all. Here's a fun fact for you guys. If at least one person doesn't cross this canyon the way you're supposed to, I'm gonna die. Because the guy that grabbed the cannon didn't take care of the blights. But if one person doesn't cross the cannon like the way it's meant to be crossed, it'll glitch out the encounter, and somebody will have to run back and do it anyway. So if all 3 of you just skate across, it won't let you progress. Bye. Have a good. Uh-oh. 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 Oh, see, I messed up, man. I didn't save my melee. So, you know what? Actually, I can pop this. That'll give me my melee. I can pop that. And he's not looking at me. Does he have oh, he doesn't have a crit on his back, does he? Damn it! Sorry, I unicorned him. Yeah, I messed that up. Oh, well, it's kind of hard with team play. Like, if the boss isn't looking at you, then what are you gonna do? What the fuck is left? I don't see any blights left. Oh my god. Oh boy. Oh boy. There's a cranium right in the middle. Cranium. Okay, quick side note before I forget. I didn't have the exact exotic class item that I was supposed to have for this build. But I think that having this class item, Spirit of Endless Light and Spirit of Coyote, and giving me double dodge, I think this might have actually worked out even better. It made the build feel just, like I said, so clean and so good. So I just wanted to point that out before I forgot. Alright guys, you see the smile on my face. I actually really, really enjoyed this build. I enjoyed it so much that I actually saved it down here in my slots. One reason I think it worked out really well is because of my weapon selection, man. Like, these weapons, for whatever reason, just went so fucking beautifully with this build. This it just felt like butter, man. Every champion, every encounter, like I was saying earlier, I am not an aggressive player. I'm more of a like sit back and like pick things off from a distance player. But with this build, I was just getting right up in there and just destroying everything and like having no trouble with survivability. I'm pretty sure I didn't die at all in that Nightfall. And like I said, part of it was my weapon selection, and part of it I think was just the play style. And like with a lot more practice, man, you could really master this build. It could definitely be cracked as fuck. So, like I'm surprised. When I seen the build as he was putting it together, I was very skeptical. I was like, I don't know, man. I think a big reason, and I don't know if he was just, I don't know if Mathtix was just trying to be like clickbaity or like what he was going for. I think calling it a meta build really threw me off, because generally if I think of like a really cracked OP meta build, you're going to be taking advantage of like most, if not all, of your artifact. And he's only taking advantage of, in his video, he pointed out he's only taking advantage of 2 artifact mods. He could be taking advantage of more, but those are the only 2 that he said to put on. Where the, I forget which 2 it was. I think it was that one and that one. But so I think that threw me off, because by calling it a meta build and then only taking advantage of 2 artifact mods, it's like, okay, this isn't really a meta build, but it's definitely a very fun and pretty OP build. Like, I really enjoyed this build. I would have to give it an easy 8 out of 10, man. This build was so much fun. I'm not a hunter main. I suck as a hunter, so I did the best I could. But this one definitely put a smile on my face. So I hope you guys enjoyed the review, and thank you so much for watching. I'm the one only Z. Bye bye.